What's up, good people? We are here. It is the Kris the Critic show, just FYI, today. But you don't see Kris anywhere, do you? That's right, you see this lovely lady to my right.
You will see him in the comments, though.
You will see him in the comments, but Kris is on a little bit of a hiatus, and so therefore, we are going rogue.
Oh,
We're going rogue with the show, okay? And Shontelle is my co-host today. I'm Gina B. And
yes.
we've got a fun topic for you guys.
I'm back, and I'm so excited to be here for this topic.
This topic is dope, you guys. Okay, so because Kris is not here, we can take advantage of certain topics that only women can discuss.
Oh, Kris.
Oh, we. But one of the topics, or the topic that we're discussing today, is BDE. Do you know what that means?
Who, me?
Do you know what it means?
I know what it means, but
Tell
I'm
us
going to
what
act
it means.
stupid.
No, tell us what it means. Tell us what it means.
That would be big. Can we curse on this show?
Hell yeah.
Big dick, D-I-C-K, energy. Yeah.
That's right. Do we all know what big... Hands up if you know what BDE is.
Put a 2 in the comments if you know what BDE is. Or
if you know someone with
if you have BDE.
Or know somebody.
If you say you got BDE, I got lots of questions. But that's okay.
Yeah, I got cursed.
I like confidence too.
Yeah.
Put that 2 in that comments.
That's right. I like confident, but it can't be too much, right? Like you can't have so much anyway. So, if we go by the Urban Dictionary, BDE is a person. Oh, look, Brian Foster's chiming in. I got BDE.
You got B. I said a 2. I didn't say a comment. I didn't say words. I said 2. Let's try it again.
Yeah, follow instructions. Ask a man where he's going, he'll tell you where he's coming from every time. Okay, so BDE is having a calm confidence, kind of a swagger. I'm just pretending this isn't happening. Whatever.
This is like when you were on my show and Brian was like, yeah, I'm out. This is hilarious.
I don't want to hear it. So it's having this calm confidence, swagger, and making women think that you'll basically, fuck the living daylights out of them. That's all I'm saying.
No.
And reading further, you don't even really have to have the BD, right? You just have to have the E.
Now, how does that work? Because I've actually had this happen. So how does that work when you have the BDE energy, but you just have average...
You have a marginal D.
You have AD?
You have ADD. You
have AD. Hilarious. What is
the anti-D. Well, okay. So the reason why I thought about this is I've been laughing for months because the Kardashian Pete Davidson thing. So if you don't watch the Kardashians, which most people will not admit to, it's like, millions of people do it, but nobody admits to it, right? You ain't my boss. You're so funny. Yeah. If anyone's not writing,
we're not calling it being be false. That's not gonna happen.
If anyone's not writing a paycheck, they're not a boss. That's the definition of boss, right? Since we're defining things today. But so Kim Kardashian, everyone's like, how did he get Kim Kardashian? How did that work? And so Kim Kardashian's so famous, she can't even have a situationship without it getting out of hand, right?
Not a public one, anyway.
Well, she said very clearly on the show. She said, I don't know. Pete was just this. Here's this guy with all that BDE, and I was DTF. And she said this. Okay, so if anybody wants to go back into the archives of the Kardashians, she very clearly stated that he had BDE and she was DTF, and I think that our producer was curious as to what DTF means, right? And that is down to fornicate.
Oh.
Well, whatever.
Fill
in the F of your choice. It's what you think it is, right? So that's what she said. She said she was DTF because he had BDE. And I think a lot of people who have BDE get a lot of people who are DTF. And
that's probably the bulk of the people who want to fuck them if we want to be really transparent.
Oh, 100%. But is it a wonder that relationship didn't last? Because now that she got the BDE out of her system, she's like, okay, we're done here.
But I feel like people with Kim, it don't matter who she's going to date. She could be dating Brian D. Foster, and they still going to be trying to marry her off to him.
What does the D stand for, Brian? Anyway, that's BDF. What is the F?
BDF?
Yeah, BDF. I don't know what that's.
Dig Foster?
Oh, okay, don't look. Let's not. Let's not give
I
him
have
that
a potty mouth? Have you not watched our show at all? Have you not
met us? Have you? Yeah. So think about Wait, we were talking about the Kardashian. You were saying about Kim. You were saying that people who get with her what?
They always are going to be trying to marry her off. Period.
You think people are trying to marry? You think people just want to marry her?
No, I meant like the media is
the
always
media.
trying to marry her off.
Well, she's definitely. I mean, she and Jennifer Lopez are up there.
J-Lo still got her beat. She's been married, what, 5, 6 times? And Kim's only been married 3. But one of them is going to catch up to Elizabeth Taylor's record. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Probably J-Ho quicker.
Why the J-Ho?
Because I can't stand her. She has no talent. But anyway.
Her talent is being talentless.
She's talented at being married.
Feels like she's talented for being talentless.
And let's be clear. Some of the guys that she is married, let's go through the men that... Does she marry dudes with BDE?
Mark Anthony.
Do you think because he's a tiny man, y'all.
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony is the size of my pinky.
But
sometimes those little guys can pull some shit out on you. I don't know.
God doesn't punish you in all ways. You may be short and small. He got BDE, though.
You think so?
Yes.
He's got that kind of swag?
Yes. Now,
Who
the rest of them,
Mark
I don't
Anthony
know.
has BDE?
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Put a hand in the chat if you... I mean, who else is she married? All right, Ben Affleck, do we think he has BDE?
No.
Damn, sorry, Ben.
I think he has DDE, which is depressed dick energy. Doesn't he always just look so unhappy to you?
That's because she always has a camera in his face. I'm convinced he just does not like all this paparazzi shit.
She almost ruined his career the first time. Do you remember when they got together the first time? It's like he was really establishing himself as a serious actor and writer, and then he does the Jenny from the Block video where he's wearing a fur coat on a boat with a grill,
rubbing her ass,
with his uncoordinated dancing. That just made him look like an idiot.
Yeah. Then he got serious,
and I guess now he doesn't care.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's won 15,000 Oscars. It's and has millions of dollars. So.
But he still always looks depressed to me. I don't know.
All right, so
but anyway, his
a no. Who was she before that? Oh,
some random dancer.
A-Rod.
Oh,
well, she didn't marry him, but still, A-Rod.
I'm sorry, but
he does not give me
have BDE. I think he looks a little too he looks like an well. This is going to sound terrible either way I put it, so I'm just going to have to put it the way I want to put it. He does not look very bright to me. He was on Shark Tank, and he had the least insightful things to share.
He's a baseball player. I mean, just saying.
Yeah, so you think that precludes him?
That's not a whole lot of smart athletes. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's not a lot of smart athletes.
Fair point. Okay, so back to the BDE though. Okay, so he doesn't have it. Mark Anthony probably has enough for all the rest of the dudes she's been with.
Then we got Casper. Smart.
Yeah, well, he's a dancer. Does he have BDE? I don't even know what he looks like.
I
Casper,
would
not very
say
smart.
no. Maybe more ADE. Average dick energy.
Okay, ADE.
I'm coining that term. Just wait.
Yeah, it'll happen. Okay, so we've covered the mini men of J-Ho. And what about Kim's dudes? Okay, so...
Oh, shit.
Kanye's got CDE.
What is he
Crazy dick energy.
You know what? Similar to men, right? You know how men always say crazy women got the best pussy?
No, I'm sorry. Crazy pussy is a lot. I think that's a lot more palatable than crazy Disney. Don't you think?
I don't.
Because see, crazy dick, you could end up in a trunk of someone's car. I mean, I don't know. I don't trust crazy dick.
So do you think Kim was there? So it couldn't have been the dick, right? There's no way she was with Kanye for the dick, do you think?
Could she have been?
I mean...
I don't know. Okay, I'm going to hazard a guess not. I'm going to hazard a guess that no, that was not the reason.
Then why was she? Do you think it was because just of
Maybe they were friends.
You think she married her friend?
I think so. Because they were friends for a long time.
They were also fucking for a long time.
Okay, yeah, but... Yeah. I think he pursued her kind of hard.
He said that was his dream girl.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, he's on talk shows. I got the exact girl I wanted. That's what he
now
said.
Look at him.
And now he's threatening people on Twitter.
Now that is a lesson to you men. Get the girl you want. Probably the one you shouldn't have.
I mean, the one that you've been obsessing over for that long. And when it becomes a conquest, then maybe not.
Then he Barbie dolled her. He got rid of all her clothes and.
Oh yeah, he totally transformed her.
For the best, for it was needed. If I'm just being totally transparent.
Oh yeah, she was wearing way too many colors.
She was just. It was too
all
much.
That floral shit.
He made it so much better.
He really did. He refined her.
All right.
He sandpapered her down. But is that because of BDE?
No, I think I'll marry either.
You're married to a wonderful.
You're married J-Lo or Kim.
Lord, today, bless your heart.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is that?
Who's that?
You talking about the movie? I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what he's talking about right now.
Brian's having a stroke.
Do you notice our main commenters are Kris and Brian?
That's cute.
That's really cute. Maybe we don't have that many viewers. We need more viewers at this moment.
So Pete.
Okay.
Yes.
So, it's okay. So, I'm reading right here that LDE is also a thing.
LDE.
Or little dick energy or mediocre dick energy. They're arrogant. They're petty. They're in your face. They're annoying. They have the energy of a person who's agitated.
Brian is petty.
Steer clear of those affected with LDE and get you a partner, boss, and best mate. With BDE is what they're saying here.
Like I said last week, find somebody as messed up as you are for a good, long-lasting relationship. Nate, you ain't wrong there, sir. So it doesn't matter, Nate, if it's BDE, as long as he's just as messed up as you. I don't know.
Okay, so I think BDE and crazy can be two separate things. So if a guy's got BDE, that doesn't preclude him from being crazy.
But will we tolerate the crazy if he has an actual BDE?
If he can back it up. Exactly. Okay, so at what point is BDE enough? Because if someone's got BDE, but they don't have big BD, then...
Well, let's stick with BDE that is legitimate BD, right?
Okay, let's just go with that. If you exude what
that's
you
a whole nother thing if they don't have it. Okay. So if they have BDE and it is a BD. I said that right? Yeah. But he's nuts. Do we give him some carte blanche? Do we say,
yeah, maybe
he gets another week.
A little bit of carte blanche, but you always tell your friends where you are. You know what I'm saying? Because an abduction can take place.
True.
With the BD and the BDE and the crazy.
But what if he has BDE? Here's what I want to ask. And we'll see if there's some ladies in there. What if he has BDE and a BD, but doesn't know to use it?
To do?
Yeah. Oh, there's always something so sad.
Well, then that's when the
about
BDE
a man
turns into bad. That's when you could take the B from the big, turn it into bad.
Because there's nothing worse than a big dick and no
skills.
Ain't able to use nothing of it. God.
A skillless BDE.
Have you had that?
Girl.
They have a big dick.
And no concept.
And no.
Well, see, I used to be a proponent when I was writing my relationship column, right? This years ago. I wrote a column about the grind test.
Do tell.
You know what that is?
All women can take BD.
So you have to find a good woman, you're fit. Okay. So here's the grind test concept.
Please do.
Everybody needs to know this. All right, so before you decide to have sex with someone, you do a grind test. That usually means you're making out on a couch. Maybe it's the precursor. It's the prelude to the sex, if you will.
Yes.
If there is no coordination with the grinding, and B, you feel nothing, get away from that. And that saves you. That will lower your body count significantly. So you don't need to,
That, okay, and how's success? What's your success? Well, I guess you don't get past.
Because I'm just like, oh hell, if you have all this uncoordinated movement, there's no.
But can you get past? If he has a big dick and no rhythm, can we get past it if we make him lay there?
Nope.
And manage it ourselves.
No. Say no to that. That will not be gratifying for you over time. I promise. I promise it won't.
I don't know.
But see, I'm the person that will come. I'm a Virgo. It's Virgo season, by the way. It's my birthday last week. I was in London. That
Lord have mercy.
But my thing is cut bait. You know you know from the last show we did together.
You were like,
I'm like, leave. That's right.
You're like, he has what? Leave.
We're done. We ain't got time for that shit.
Grind test don't work.
Oh, okay.
How do you know, Nate? Have you been doing a grind test, Nate?
We are the authorities on that here. showers. No, we're not looking at anything. They should have grown. The whole thing about the grind test is they should have grown because you are grinding. That is the point.
I have I have had one person who was a grower, not a shower. When I initially saw it, I was like, damn.
You're like,
then we got into it, and I was like, oh, my bad. My bad, sir. I grossly underestimated you.
Yeah, but okay. So here's the deal, though. All right. So yes, Nate, you get my point. So when you're grinding, it should have grown. Like, you don't even need to look at the thing. You should just be able to tell what's going on down there. You should be able to tell the rhythm with which it's being. You should be able to figure a lot out on that grind test.
Man, you be getting out. I need to take your strategy.
I'm telling you, this is a years old strategy. This is tried and true, girl. People have tried it. They've written into the newspaper to share that it worked for them. So this is, no one can refute it.
So we can walk away with the grind test being effective.
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes out there that are like, I wonder what happened. I mean, we had a good makeout session. You failed the grind test. That's what happened.
I find that very few men make out.
Yeah, well, you got to make them do it.
It's true.
Because you don't want to, let's get it in. You don't want to do that. It has to be like some sort of romantic thing, And what you're really doing is recon. It's romantic, but it's recon.
Poor men. They listen to this like,
this is how you understand where the synergy is between the BDE and the BD. But now, there are people, let's see if we agree to this. Okay, so in the article that I'm reading, a real man has control.
Control of what?
Control of what? Now, we're not talking about preemies. We're talking about control over. No, you can't control that.
Why? You men are obsessed with control. I promise y'all. Y'all just,
don't be like jizz.
it's okay to not be in control. I promise you. Anyway, the BDE.
Okay, so men with BDE, according to this article that I'm reading in The Independent, which is a UK-based outlet, it says men with BDE include Idris Elba, Chris Evans.
I don't.
You don't know?
Oh, controlling their erections. Yes.
No. Yes,
there you go.
But that doesn't mean that we know when you get one. What do you mean? Yes.
Okay.
The whole point of the grind. Anyway, all right. So let's go back. Okay, so the men that have BDE include. Now let's go point by point. Idris Elba. What do you think?
I want to say yes, but I also think part of that is his accent.
Listen, they're like that British accent. We'll take you there sometime.
So I shudder to think. I want to say a strong yes, but I think it has more to do with that accent than it does his actual big dick energy.
I just left London. Okay, I was in London for about 6 days. And when you get the combination of an attractive British man, then maybe the BDE can be there. But you don't always see.
They're not the most attractive people.
Like sometimes, and the teeth, their tooth game is wrong.
What I hear, I've not been to Britain yet, but
the dental hygiene.
It's a first world country. What is going on there?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I had a dental issue a couple of years, maybe 3-4 years ago. I chipped a tooth when we were in Amsterdam. This is totally off topic, but went to London, and I called my dentist because I was like, I'm a tooth person. And he said, you could get it fixed in England. I'm like, what do you think you're suggesting? I will come back looking like Bucky Beaver, and I have one chipped tooth.
I'm sure it's have
bad.
Quite knowledgeable dentists in Europe.
I don't think so. It's not evident. But anyway, okay. So, Idris Elba, because of the British accent, but you don't think he's attractive?
Oh, no, he's fucking stunning.
Okay, I was about to say.
He's a beautiful, beautiful man.
Okay, but it's more the demeanor. You see my point?
Yes, but
it's more he's got a very calm, confident personality, and I think that's where that BDE comes from.
And he's Brian Foster's favorite person, probably why he dropped now. But no, yes, if you just look at the presentation right, he's always very chill, always has a very sexy smile, very sexy laugh.
Very calm, like he's the James Bond. You know what I mean? Like he's the James Bond.
It's hard to say because I feel like big dick energy. Because he's not trying to lure anybody through the camera. He's just trying to be interviewed and be attractive.
He's not thirsty.
So I feel like you need to be in the moment.
But you can't be thirsty.
He has nothing to be thirsty for.
This is my point. Thirsty brothers do not have BDE. Just so we're clear. If you're thirsty, your energy's not there. Who is Bertram? He's got a lot of questions. You got questions, Bertram? Tell us what they are. What's Nate Turner got for us? Guesstimation, you'd think Halle Berry would be awesome in bed, yet everyone she's ever been with cheated. Why? Because she's a prude. I think she's just been with cheaters.
Why don't we? Why? I don't understand. Okay, I want to do a whole show on Halle Berry one day. Like, why? Okay, we have all these narratives on Halle Berry.
I have a theory. And I have a theory. It's not just Halle Berry, but it's about a lot of, like, classically beautiful, like, women that a lot of men idolize.
Find attractive, beautiful,
right? My theory is that before they've gotten with her, men have an idea of what it should be like to be with her because she's Halle Berry. And she's a person just like everybody else. She's got her problems. She's got her, like, neuroses. She's got all kinds of shit going on.
Sure.
So when they realize that she's not really Halle Berry, that she's Halle Berry, you know what I mean? And they're just like, fuck it. This is not what I thought I was getting myself into.
That is.
But I think a lot of women are, like, a lot of really, like, those women have those problems. That's what I think.
I just think you all put too much stock in trying to figure out if she's crazy or bad in bed. Like, she's probably...
Because crazy, y'all like crazy. Prude, missionary only, no oral light. How did Nate?
You have
Nate
Turner.
A whole
story.
How is this the narrative for Halle Berry?
For Halle Berry, like, how do we land here?
What is going on right now?
She's been married 3 times. 3, right? Yeah, she's been married 3 times.
She's got Eric Benet.
She's had black and white men. Obviously, she's doing something okay.
But she can't keep them. So that's the problem that everyone's talking about. That she keep cheating on her.
Is it that she can't keep them, or does she just realize
like,
they ain't shit and let them go?
He's like, men, okay, Rico, men know. Men know what? Okay, we are not talking about women right now. We are talking about BDE. Although we do have a twist on this BDE thing in a few minutes. So, but, all right, let's go down the list. So, Idris Elba, we've decided could have some BDE.
Yes, I think there's strong potential there, yes.
Chris Evans. Now, I always get the Chris's confused, right?
Chris
Pine,
Evans
Chris Evans, Chris Pratt.
Chris Evans is not Iron Man, Captain America. So I got a hard no for that. He seems a little too I
don't want to think about his D.
He just seems very L7. He seems like a huge square.
Okay. So that's a no.
He's attractive, but he just seems really boring. Even if he does have BDE, he bore me to fucking death. So.
I wasn't even sure which Kendall exactly, Rico. And Kendall doesn't even have a D. Okay, so let's talk about that. If you take off Kendall's clothes, there is no D there. Okay.
Is that Chris Evans?
It's Chris Evans. That's what we're talking about. Okay, cool.
Damn.
All right, so the next one here is, this is a bittersweet one, the late Anthony Bourdain. Are you?
I know who Anthony Bourdain. I'm thinking through it.
Have you seen his essence? Have you seen him like talk?
I don't hate that pick. I think I could see that. I could see it. I could see it.
I could see it too.
I could see it.
I mean, the man travels the world eating. That's awesome.
And
what? You know, our producer is about to spit out his. Why is that funny? Like Kingdom's like
traveling around the world eating.
It's true.
I mean, like. I can see Anthony Bourdain because, again, similar to Idris Elba, right? He's well-traveled.
Well-traveled. He has an accent of sorts.
He seems like a fun person to talk to, and he doesn't seem like he's a person that would talk about how good he can lay it down in bed. So it's
like if you're not talking about how. Okay, yeah, exactly. That's a strong point. Now, what about Robert Downey Jr.? He's on the list. I'm not pulling this one out of my head. Okay. No Robert. Because he seems too conflicted to me to have BDE. Like, he always seems troubled.
Well, yeah, he had those drug problems back in the 80s.
Yeah, and maybe 90s. I'm thinking of a less than zero Robert Downey Jr. Oh. Which was a hot mess. But Iron Man Robert Downey Jr.?
He seems like a stereotypical white man to me. I don't get.
Once he's done building those suits, I'm done.
So let's think of a white man who has BDE.
Well, people say Pete Davidson had BDE.
And you know who I think has BDE? What's Aquaman?
Aquaman. Wait, which one's Aquaman? Are you talking about Thor?
No. Aquaman.
Because Thor.
Who is married to Lisa Bonet, but they're in the process of getting a divorce.
Jason Momoa. Now, I might be the only woman. Okay.
You don't find Jason Momoa.
I think he needs a shower.
I don't disagree, but he's still fine as hell.
Wait, didn't y'all say energy is important? RD he has coke. Coke D. Yeah, which no one's
nobody's arguing that point.
No one's clamoring for Coke D.
No,
that's not the kind of.
Or Robert Downey Jr. Quite frankly.
Yeah, let's go.
Hold up, wait. What the hell is going on?
See, you came in late.
Leslie, just listen.
Okay, so we are talking. Okay, so now we're at the half-hour mark. So let's refresh for the audience what we're talking about. We're having a show. First of all, Kris is on hiatus, so that's why he's not here. And Shontelle and I are discussing BDE, which stands for, we're taking over. We're rogue. We're rogue, bitches. It stands for Big Dick Energy. So we're talking about what BDE is, who has it, what are the symptoms, might you have it?
Oh,
might you think you have it?
I'm curious, Nate,
who thinks
and
they
Leslie and Kingdom. Which one of you guys think? Yeah, Kingdom.
That's right.
If you think you have BDE, put BDE in the comments. Because I want to see how many of y'all actually think y'all got BDE.
You down with BDE?
And do you have a BD to go with your BDE?
Okay, well, that's question number 2.
Because I want to know.
That's a compound question. Because no one's going to say, yeah, my shit's really little. That's almost like you do a dating profile, and everyone says, I'm an attractive. Well, stop there. Who's it? I'm not very attractive, and I'm only marginally smart, but I'm cool. No one does that. So, okay. Bertram thinks we're funny. That's awesome. All right. So, yeah, you know exactly, Leslie. Yeah, you know me. You're down with BDE.
Oh, see?
Okay.
Bertram said BDE. Okay, you got big dick energy. Okay.
Okay.
And
now, so if you've answered that you have BDE, tell me what it is about you that exudes BDE. And Kingdom, you look, don't sit there all quiet just picking up comments. You need to chime in. We did call you out.
Did you put in comments? Go for it, sir.
Oh, where are you? Oh, are you Bertram? Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
No.
Kingdom is Rico.
Kingdom is Rico. I did not know this. I don't brag about myself. I'm all confused. Okay, there we go.
All right, so we're back to Jason Momoa.
He pleads the fifth. So Jason Momoa, I've got to be the only woman. I just think he needs a bath.
I don't disagree with you, but I'm okay with whatever he smells
You're okay
like.
with
he's
whatever
fucking fine as hell.
He looks like he's got the funk of 40,000 years.
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll take a bath. It'll be fine.
Okay. Now.
We will get through it. Get a little dub, deodorant. It will be okay.
You know who else has BDE, though? Since we're in superhero land? Thor. Chris
Hemsworth does have BDE.
That's nasty.
Yes, he does. Yes. He does.
Chris Hemsworth, with that hammer.
Even with his long hair and a little grimy.
Especially with his long hair. Are you kidding? Okay, so yes. Chris Hemsworth, yes.
All right.
Okay, who else is on this list? I've deviated completely.
I got one.
Who we got?
What's the one married to Nicole Ari Parker that's fine?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Boris Kojo.
I don't think he has the BD. I don't.
Really?
I don't. I think he's beautiful. He's charming. Great dad. Looks like a fun date. I don't think he has BD.
Okay, so Leslie says, for real, I'm like medium DE, but I'm well-traveled. Medium
what does the
DE?
Travel have anything to do with what you're doing in bed? DE? I'm funny, but that doesn't tell you how I am in bed.
DE. Like, what does that mean?
I'm trying to understand what him being well-traveled has to do with his performance in bed.
Wait, are you trying to say that you've got DDE?
He has DDE?
Dirty Dick Energy.
Oh.
Those are the well-traveled brothers. They're a little too well-traveled.
Oh.
Okay, so now, I'm sorry. Can you refresh that one comment from Nate?
Oh, my God.
When a dude walks in a room, controls the room, masculine control energy. Women love that. Who is that? Women usually know, but it is guessing. That's why you do the grind test. I'm just saying. Eddie Murphy used to have BD. Hi, Karen. Eddie Murphy used to have BDE.
I disagree, Karen. I don't think he ever had BDE.
I mean, maybe Eddie Murphy's character in Boomerang.
Leslie, this is all wonderful.
I'm funny.
But what does got to do with your performance in bed?
Right. Okay.
I'm so happy
Anthony
you're well-traveled
Bourdain.
and have a good...
Anthony Bourdain. No, we said that
they were well-traveled in that accent.
No, Anthony Bourdain.
I also said that
I
think part of the reason that Idris Elba has BDE is because of his accent. Not saying that is true. I'm just saying.
Okay, Nate's throwing down the gauntlet. Yes, to BDE and to BDE.
Actually, we didn't
well-travel means he's a freak. Exactly.
Ooh, that means you fun in bed, Leslie? Now that's
funny.
If you're
Oh.
If you've gone through a couple women, you
if
should be pretty fun in bed.
That's DDE. That's dirty dick energy.
You should be
like
real
DDE.
good in bed.
Okay, well, let's go back to why you don't think Boris Kojo has BDE.
I don't know. Something about him just seems
Look,
like.
I don't care.
I mean,
Boris
he's
Kojo.
fine enough out.
He's on my list.
I'd be willing to find out,
He's on
but
my
it's
list.
like.
And I've been within his proximity. I'll tell you what, I'm a nice fiance, because I'll tell you, he's on my list. And I've been within his proximity a few times, and I've not, made a play.
No. He seems really happy with his wife, though, so he may not even
I
go
think
for
that
it.
he does go for things.
Oh.
I'm just, look, he has a lot of opportunity. Raw made him exude BDE, right. Well, you know what? Because Raw, he was a kind of disturbed person at the time. Eddie Murphy, because you talking about that leather suit that he had on when he did Raw. He wore that leather suit, and yeah, he was talking about Mfufu. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
But so now, let's see, who else? The Rock. See, I don't think The Rock has BDE.
I
I'm
don't
afraid he's been doing steroids.
either. I think he's on this part of the spectrum where it's almost too confident, where it's like something is awry. And maybe that's what I get from Boris Kojo, that it's just you're too confident, and when you're too confident, your performance is probably not
Off.
where it needs to be.
Like women are working at serving them as opposed to
Yeah, because at some point you're so good looking that and this is for women too, right? Now I'm sure men will co-sign this. That if you're so attractive, you typically don't have to do a lot of work in bed.
And that might be the Halle Berry problem.
Perhaps.
This might be the tables may turn. Okay.
Perhaps.
But The Rock. Okay. I'd be too afraid that he's doing steroids because he's so big, which, as we all know,
That shrinks your
doesn't
shit.
do much for the D.
Shrinks your shit.
Yeah. So that's why I would never think that he has BDE. What we got? The Rock, not exactly,
Yeah.
Karen. The
We're
Rock
all
is
like,
a
nah,
The Rock is a no. Fake confidence throws off your whole guessing game. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's fake or real,
What if I have a woman and no one else matters?
what if you have a woman and no one else matters?
What do you mean by that, Kingdom? What does
Yeah.
that mean, Kingdom?
Rico?
What did Brian say?
Yeah, I have this problem.
You have what problem?
LeBron James. Oh, Karen. Okay.
Oh, LeBron James. Okay.
Well, the man is the size of a small state. I hope he has BDE.
I have a theory about men over a certain height that they are never proportionate to their height.
So you think they're smaller? So you think? I mean, but how could they be proportionate? I mean, that would be crazy. Who would have sex with them? You look at that thing, you're just like, okay, you're a house wrecker.
When you're really tall,
Yeah.
this package doesn't
Yeah,
match
you're
the
right.
size.
You know what? I will. Yes, because
It's unfortunate,
it is too bad.
but yeah, once you get over like 6'3", 6'2",
Yeah, don't think that it. Yeah, don't think it increases.
it's always a miss. Sorry.
So, all right. Who else is on this list? Okay, the last one on this particular list is Harry Styles.
Absolutely not. Who?
I'm not even sure.
Nope. It shrinks your testicles. Got it. Harry Styles. No. You too good looking, so you suck in bed. Good to know, Brian. Now we can make sure. Now I know what Allison is dealing with. Good to know.
That's really sad. I thought divorce is a devoted relationship.
He is. He's married to Ari Nicole Parker.
Okay,
That was
now
my point.
let's get off this list. Let's hear. Okay.
Styles.
Harry Styles is a no.
No.
I don't.
I don't even find him attractive.
He wears too many nut huggers.
I got one.
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
DDE.
You think so?
DDE. He's always got. Oh, here's Leo DiCaprio and 12 models. They're having they're having group sex. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Or George Clooney.
Yeah.
He has BDE.
Yeah.
He has strong BDE.
He does. Yeah.
Really strong
He has
BDE.
BDE. But I mean, listen. Obviously, there are some very surprising. Who would have thought Pete Davidson? But Ariana Grande basically called him out.
Nothing is attractive about him.
But
nothing.
you know who likes guys like Pete Davidson?
Apparently, all of Hollywood's women.
Chuckle fuckers.
A definition, please. What is a chuckle fucker?
Someone, if you like people who make you laugh.
Oh shit, I'm a chuckle fucker then.
You're a chuckle fucker?
I absolutely am.
I am not.
If you can make me laugh, you're probably getting some pussy.
Think so?
It's with me.
My
Absolutely.
fiance swears that you make a woman laugh and you got it in the bag, and I'm just that's not. That's not.
Gets me a lot of the time.
Because I've done comedy writing, so I mean, it's not. I'm like, oh, that was formulaic and interesting.
Any man with BDE probably had BDE.
Probably had DDE.
Oh,
yeah.
DDE.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say not that D. I mean, like Jennifer Lopez's last.
We just
had this conversation.
Mark Anthony, yes, he does have BDE. 1000%.
Even though, see, the thing is, he's still such a small person. I don't care how the BD is. I'd be afraid that I would crush it. Like, as a person.
Which
is
I
not
may be okay
small
with
men are not sexy to me. When you 5'4" and weigh 112 pounds.
Is he like 5'7"?
He is 5'7".
I mean,
shit. Let me look up how tall Mark is. Y'all got me on the Google over here.
I'm pretty sure he's like 5'7", 5'8".
So. If he's 5'7", I am 6'4".
What about Prince?
And I am 5'7.5".
Prince 1000%.
Yeah. Okay. Prince was 1 foot 1 inch tall, and would wear lace, but could steal your woman.
Honestly, it don't matter if he has BDE or not. I feel like he transcends BDE.
Yeah, Prince is not really the right.
Fucking transcends BDE.
He does.
Something about him, you just want to fuck. He only have to say shit. He could just lay there.
He could say
probably,
and you'd be like, yes.
Probably. Who knows?
And who? DDE. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so what they claim here is that Mark Anthony's 5'8". That's what they claim.
I could maybe see 5'8". Isn't there a difference between BDE and having
big ass lie?
So
somebody else says he's 5'6", which means in Hollywood. Okay, now somebody else is saying he's 5'5". All right, he's getting shorter and shorter by the article, right?
He's gonna be 5'2" in a second.
Pretty soon he's like, he's a dwarf.
He said, Shontelle, a black man, a white man, and a Mexican man enter a bar. Okay, where's the rest of the joke?
Oh, he's trying to. He said they can make you laugh. Well, you gotta have the punchline, Bertram. What's up?
He's shorter than J-Lo. Remember, J-Lo wears a lot of heels, so I actually don't think he's shorter than J-Lo.
His penis is 5'7". Maybe.
I don't want a 5'7" penis. That sounds horrifying.
He's damn near a midget. Yeah, 5'7" penis is a house wrecker.
No.
That's a house wrecker.
You
do not want a house wrecker.
No,
BDE,
thank you.
There's somewhere on the spectrum between BDE and house wrecker.
And I think men need to learn this. There is a such thing as a too big dick. I think some of you all think there's no such thing. There's for sure such thing.
Yeah, there's some things you're just like, I don't know where that you're planning to put that. I mean, like, it's just that's not gonna happen.
So I had, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. I have not even shared this one in the zone, but I'm giving this little gem to y'all. I tried to have sex with a man who had an 11-inch dick, and it was girthy. I made it all of 2 minutes.
11. And you measured it?
You can see it.
But
it was ridiculous.
How'd you know it was 11 and not 12? How'd you know it was 11 and not 10?
It could have been whatever it was. It was ridiculous and the biggest I've ever seen.
And was he accustomed to women being like, you know what?
He had to have been.
Nah, brother.
Oh, he had to have been.
Yeah.
There's no way that women are like. There's
See, if you had done a grind test, and that thing was knocking you in your esophagus, you'd been like, no, thank you. Let's not even unsheath that.
Like it was in my chest. I was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm
done.
It's
That's why you do a grind test.
So that's why not only to sniff out the two small ones, but the two big ones.
You don't know she's doing a grind test. You're gonna not make out with a woman and roll around with her just because you don't want her to know what's going on down there before you say surprise. It's my dick in a box. Yeah, you don't want things that's what I'm telling you. The grind test is key. Okay, so let's think. Who else has got now? When you see somebody at a party, like, confident swagger guy, like that's okay. Ask him if it's anything like a too big. I don't know what you're saying, Nate.
Wait, Turner. Ask him if there's anything like a too big penis. Who is Kenneth Pena? I don't know.
I don't know who that is. Clarify.
You got to
clarify, sir.
We all over here like what?
Who's Kenneth Pena?
We don't know that. We don't know that.
We don't know who that is. Is that a porn star or something? Let us know.
Perhaps that's why we don't know, because it is a porn star.
Because we are not spending our time watching pornography. But okay, let's talk about. There are people who say that women can have BDE.
Ooh.
With the last few minutes of our show today. So there are people who say that Rihanna has BDE.
Okay.
Would
J-Lo have BDE?
Oh, she's just got DDE. Dumb dick energy.
We made a dirty dick energy, dumb dick energy.
Yeah. We got all the acronyms here for you.
Now, men, all the men give us some women who have BDE.
Right. Here is UrbanDaddy.com.
Ooh.
This is an old article, too. An incomplete list of women who possess BDE. I would say that, I posted this thing the other day because I am a Virgo, like I mentioned. There's a lot of Virgo women with BDE, I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so... Oh, Lord, today. Rihanna... Gabrielle Union is on this list.
I don't agree with that at all, but it's obviously not my list, so yeah.
No, this list is like booty. I don't like this list because it doesn't make. I mean, like Tiffany Haddish.
In what world does Tiffany Haddish? And look, man,
No. Okay, wait.
I'm a woman, so correct me if any of these people I'm wrong. I don't think Tiffany Haddish has BDE.
No, I don't think she does either. I mean, BDE's been around
She
for a while.
has
So there are a lot of people-
LDE, if you ask me.
And then this one, okay, so Man's World India. Which one is that? What does she have?
LDE, Little Dick Energy,
Who
for
does?
sure. Tiffany Haddish.
Oh yeah, she does.
American engineer died as a result of a inoculum horse sex case. Zion, Israel. Wow.
Oh, so wait. Oh.
That's whoa.
I don't even.
Venus Williams. Does she have BDE?
Does Serena Williams have BDE?
Nate.
Anybody that Common dated has BDE.
I mean.
But that would be Tiffany Haddish, and she's a hard no for me.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah. There are.
I know who has BDE.
Who?
Erica Badu.
She's got CDE. Well, crazy. She's got CPE.
That men don't
Yeah.
care nothing
okay, she's
about.
got
Horse
crazy
killed
boobs.
him sexually by anally raping him.
Venus, not Serena. So you don't think Serena has BDE? Does Cardi B have BDE?
Ooh, gentlemen, does Cardi B have BDE? I'd say no, but
Madonna.
okay, I can kind of not Madonna now because she's super thirsty, but Madonna
Yeah,
in the
stop showing off your
80s
60-year-old
and
tits.
90s for sure had
Yeah.
BDE.
I wish she would stop trying to flash people.
So it would
For
be
those
the
old
Black
titties.
Widow types.
Okay,
Does
yeah.
Lady Gaga?
Kingdom, do you think?
Do you think Lady Gaga has BDE?
You would have to be sexy first.
Not necessarily. There's a difference between.
Jesus Christ!
Hey,
Tell me how
Lucy
you really
Latham.
feel, Kingdom.
Yeah. You'd have to be kind of attractive in order to have. Do you have to be attractive?
No, because you don't have to be
Well,
attractive.
no.
A man does not have to be attractive to have BDE. Yes, and
Yeah.
it wasn't rape. Oh.
Oh. Why do you know this, Nate? Now I'm disturbed. Why is this a story that's in your repertoire?
Oh
Hi,
my God.
Boosie.
Viola Davis.
I feel like people are getting characters mixed up. Like maybe Ma Davey. Like when she played Ma Bailey or whatever.
In what?
Wait, who?
He talking about Viola Davis.
Oh.
Does she have BDE? Kingdom?
Yeah.
Apparently, he has to find her attractive, and if you're not attractive to Kingdom, he can't co-sign no BDE for the women. For the women's.
For the women's is. But there are people who say women can have it.
What
so I
about
don't know.
Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj.
Sorry,
Does
sir.
Nicki
I
Minaj
would
have
say
BDE?
no. Because part of the BDE is that you have to have a quiet confidence, and there's literally
Yeah, nothing quiet about
Nicki
Nicki Minaj. 100%.
Nothing.
Not one thing is quiet about her.
But this is y'all list. So y'all, if Nicki Minaj makes the list, then I'm willing to roll with it. But if you want my opinion, it's a no.
Yeah, what about Doja Cat?
I know this much about Doja Cat, but the little bit I do know, I'd say no, because she seems a little thirsty right now.
Yeah,
Cutting
she
off her
likes
hair and the
attention.
eyebrows things.
She likes
I don't
attention.
know.
There are a lot of strap-on chicks. That's different.
Wait, what does that mean?
There's the people who we're not
you
talking about
say
people who
they're
go out and
lesbian?
buy.
What's wrong with you?
No, we're talking about women.
Like Jada Pinkett.
Pinkett?
Jada Pinkett?
She's a BDE.
Okay, Jada Pinkett.
And I think
So are we saying that they have strong masculine energy? Is that what we're identifying?
I think
Maybe,
she
but
traps
swagger.
her.
Swagger. So, And if you're gonna give swagger to masculinity, then maybe. I'm a Renaissance man. Okay, that's interesting. Ladies spelling Renaissance. Ladies,
you are fascinating.
Yeah,
I'd love to talk to you and see what other nonsensical information you know.
Michelle Obama.
Gentlemen, does Michelle Obama have BDE? Y'all gotta tell us. I honestly don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not the right person to answer that.
Does Barack Obama have BDE?
Yes.
You all insane. There's nothing BDE about Barack Obama.
You don't think so?
No.
Why not? He's not thirsty.
He's not.
He's got swagger.
He seems fine. I feel like swagger
seems fine.
Why are we defining women under a man? That was a question.
Oh, Jamal.
Question.
So we're asking.
Did you miss the question part?
The question is, can a woman have BDE? I've seen it. I've seen it referenced. I've seen it, and I've seen it referenced specifically to, he's saying Jada straps it on for Will, probably.
Okay.
That's a whole different story.
Okay, so Michelle Obama does have BDE.
Now, see, she might be one who...
I would say her husband does not. Not for me. Nah. Granted, I've not talked to Barack Obama in person.
So the FLOTUS says BDE.
But Barack Obama is a hard no.
The women
for the
disagree.
BDE.
Yeah.
What is Jamal saying now?
Why not BTE? Big titty energy?
Big AE? Big ass energy?
No, Jamal, you missed the whole first part of the show. You're stepping in on the last part of the show where the whole show we were talking. I mean, you don't even need to have BTE because you got BTs. Everyone can tell. And it's not like the whole thing about BDE is that you suspect there's something going on down there based on the demeanor of the person. Mm-hmm. It's not because it's out there for you to check out and you say that's what BTE would be.
Be quiet confidence.
You can't like hide the T.
I don't know what big titty energy is.
Yeah,
I did. You did what?
You did what? Stepping on the last part of the show or saw the whole show?
What did you do?
Yeah. See, the thing is, the entire point of the first 45 minutes of the show was talking about dudes who have BDE, and that's just what I described. That confidence, that swagger, that kind of suspicion. It's a little bit of mystique that something may be there based on their confidence. If you're thirsty, let's talk about, the last few minutes of the show, let's talk about how not to exude BDE.
Okay, listen up, gentlemen.
If you think that you want BDE and you don't have it, you're not attracting people that think that you might have some mystique about you and that there might be something going on south of the belt that they need to check out. What are the qualities of people who have LDE?
Well, for me, you just talk
LDE?
too fucking much. Just talk too fucking much. You energy vampire. I used to date a dude. I'm not gonna name him, but he's very popular in these streets. Just an energy suck. Kingdom, were you here when we were talking about that?
No.
Oh. Total energy suck. Like, he's in a room full of people. He's got to be the center of attention. He's got to be driving a conversation. And he does have an LD.
See? He's making up for things.
So he is what he is.
See, you should have tuned in, Sean Smith. This is what you get for being late.
Rewind back and you can watch it all back.
Yeah, you can rewind the whole thing.
Lord,
loud names, nothing, all the time. All the damn time. Woo! Or like always bragging on the D.
Ooh, and what they'll do to you, like,
and if I start laying that pipe, she's going. It's like, shut up. Like,
blowing the back out,
thing?
Like,
right?
Sir.
Yeah, I blew her back. I knocked her out. Yeah, she was asleep when I. It's like, oh, shut up. Like, nobody wants to hear any of that. And then the women that you're talking about mysteriously don't exist. Oh yeah, she's somebody I met when I was on a trip to the DR. It's like, oh, so you paid this woman basically to be like, ooh, baby, no.
And it's partially our fault because we lie.
Yeah,
we lie.
Who's
women lie? They lie and tell people they're good and bad, and it's like, ah.
Yeah.
Damn energy vampire, never heard that before.
Never heard of an
energy vampire? Well, let me school you. It's a person that as soon as they walk in the room, they stuck up all the air and energy in the room so that it all comes toward them and everybody must focus on it. It's like, God, just
they drive Hummers.
Cool. They actually usually drive Range Rovers. I hope I didn't insult anybody.
They drive the muscle cars, a lot of them.
They do.
Things with Hemis in them.
Porsches. 911s.
Yeah. 911. 9/11. Get a hand job from a woman you don't know.
Oh, sad.
The biggest car they can find.
So how can they have
Look at
BDE
me.
energy?
They just need to develop more confidence. Just shut their damn mouths.
And learn to talk about something else
It's
other
like
than
be
yourself.
humble, okay? And if you and oh my God, here's a big one. Here's a big one for LDE. You ready for this?
I'm waiting.
You ready, Kingdom?
Mhm.
If a man talks too much about his oral sex prowess, he has LDE.
It's true. Hold it. By the time you find out if dude is BDLD, ain't it too late? No!
You missed the grind. Jamal, I'm gonna need you.
Grind
to
test.
shut
You're
your shit-
married.
to
Why
tune
does that
in.
even matter? You are married.
Are we talking about Mike Jordan?
No.
No, Mike Jordan has BDE.
I mean, I don't agree.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh.
Because I've seen him in real life. No.
I've seen him in real life, too.
He does not have BDE.
You don't
He
think
has
He's a little corny. 'cause he's
ADE.
virtual.
Yeah, he definitely has ADE. If not LDE.
I don't
To
know.
me, because he
I don't
just
think he has LDE,
oh, definitely A. If it ain't little, it's definitely average.
but he definitely has DDE
Yeah,
because he's been through it.
Wow.
which
but-
be dirty or dumb.
Dirty.
Okay.
He's not dumb. No, but back to this oral sex thing. Okay, so like if they talk too much about how well they perform orally, that means that they, in my experience,
Be
are
licking
not.
everywhere but the.
I'm telling
the
you,
place
I
to
have
lick.
a lot of female friends who corroborate that story, and they'll say, "Look, like anybody who, yeah, you know, I can, yeah, don't."
See, I start asking you about your technique. That's gonna tell me everything I need to know.
about the technique.
Yes, I'll start
Yeah.
asking you about your technique. What's your technique? What do you do? Where are you looking?
Yeah, if you're down there like it's Thanksgiving, then no.
They're just looking everywhere. You're like, it's one very specific spot. Why are we looking everywhere? I don't understand. I don't. Licking that doesn't help me. I mean, fine. It shows me you're invested, but I need this one tiny ball. That's the focus.
All right,
me,
you guys,
sir.
you know how to score with Shontelle. Okay, you make her laugh.
Right.
We get you a map.
If you need a map to know what's happening down there, I need you to go back to biology because that's.
I need you to care about the female
I
anatomy.
need you to go learn.
Some of them
And
just
do
don't
not watch.
care.
I'm a huge believer in this. Stop watching porn to learn how to do that. It's
no one-
sending you off. It's wrong.
Yeah.
It's so wrong.
Yeah.
So
If you
wrong.
ever feel like you need to grab the back of some chick's hair and say, "Come here, bitch," that means you have been
Well,
watching
wait a
too much
minute. I'm
pornography.
kind of
Okay, my bad.
okay with that.
Okay,
actually,
so this
but-
is another key to
kinda-
Chantelle's heart.
Wait a minute. No, wait.
Don't be like, look, manhandle mine. No, she's just like.
I'm just saying. That's not a problem. It's the tongue thing that they be sending you off with. That I
So
know.
just be targeted in your approach.
You must be targeted.
Make her laugh.
Very focused.
Make her laugh.
Your-
Okay,
in
so
your
that's
strategy.
your definition of BDE. Okay, so your definition of BDE
Oh.
would be what would be the thing? Like, okay, what makes you think, damn, I gotta get me some of that? It's a confident guy, right?
He's got to be confident. He has to have charm. You have to be charming.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be able to talk about things out. Grab her. Wait, go back.
Karen Allen.
Grab her hair and just
For the
don't.
win. For the win, yes.
Please don't squirt in the eye. If we learned anything from Insecure.
Cheap date, Shontelle. Laughs, getting that stuff.
Now, see, now you fucked my name up. So, no. Now.
Right.
Nate, you were so close until you misspelled my name. So close.
Yes. Okay, so A, spell her name correctly. It's an S. Right.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a hard.
Yeah, that was the defining
So
moment of all the things
close.
he said during this.
So close. I know my name's not spelled anywhere in here. It's fine.
But it's okay.
Just go search for me in the
Look it
Zone
up.
podcast.
Look it up.
Get my name spelled right. It's fine.
So, charming.
Gotta be charming. Gotta have a good sense of humor. Gotta be able to have a diverse conversation, right? You can't have. It's not even. Because it's all encompassing, right?
It's the whole
It's
thing.
the whole thing.
It's a package.
Because
Pardon the pun.
How do you exude BDE? First, you come in the room, you're confident as you walk past. Fine, cool. That you got the first thing, right? But I have to talk to you. And if I talk to you and there's no conversation, guess what happens? All that BDE energy just starts
It goes bye-bye.
going away. Oh, it just goes all
It goes
the way.
away, right? And so, well, okay, so we're at 8. I mean, we're at 7. The clock's wrong. But so Nate Turner says it's a guess, just like this whole damn show.
It is,
Yes, that's the whole thing. You don't know what you're getting. So because you don't know what you're getting, guys, set yourself up for success, right?
Yeah.
I mean, don't be goofy. Don't talk too much. Don't brag about yourself. Don't talk about how well you give oral. Don't, and then don't be dirty.
So
Take a shower.
I can't just bump into you at the club and start.
Yo, baby.
If you want to get punched in the face, sure.
But
Go for it.
She wanted to know about the BD, so I should.
No,
get
you
one.
got to this. No.
No.
Have you learned nothing in this last hour? Our
You
producer's been
said
sitting.
blind test.
Yes, but that's after you all have an
That's after a couple
established
dates.
relationship.
You gotta lure her in with the BDE, and then you see if she's DTF.
He wants some assault. He
Come
wants some
on.
assault charges grinding on people in the
Right.
fucking club.
No, I'm just trying to hear.
That's
Like,
what is
Happening here.
You want to
I
dance?
just want to hear.
You know?
I got it nice and wood right now. Come dance, like right.
No, that's not
Whoa.
what we're doing.
Whoa, kingdom.
Slapping your
We
wood
need
on
to
somebody in
not
the
be
club.
doing
Shut
this to
up.
the
I'll
women.
go back
Okay,
to
what does
typing.
Nate Turner have? Was that a closing?
No.
Oh, that was the same comment. Yeah, I like this whole damn show.
It's a whole
All right,
mess. It
so
is a guess.
in close, because we could talk about this, I feel, for like another half hour, probably, which nobody wants to hear. Proof's in the pudding anyway, when you find out it's hell yes or hell. Well, but here's the thing. You want to set yourself up for a hell yes, and the thing is, you don't want to reach a hell no before, like sometimes on site, it's a hell no, because
Yeah.
there's LDE.
True.
Make yourself marketable is my point. You know what I mean?
They gotta work on their marketing.
Your marketing skills are booty.
Your
Like,
self-promotion. You got that, gentlemen?
And on that note, once again, this was the Kris the Critic show without Kris the Critic, who's on hiatus. I'm Gina B. This is Shontelle. Do you want to give your whole name?
Shontelle, well, for Nate, I'm going to help you out. It is Shontelle. It was a nice try, though. I know my spelling is not easy. Thank you, Gina B. and Kris the Critic, for having me on. Lots of fun talking about BDE.
You may be back next week.
That's fine. I can come every week. It's
This is
fine.
fun.
Because my show is on hiatus, but you can go watch the replays on In the Zone podcast. We have a Facebook page and the YouTube page. Go watch me and Be False talk a lot of shit about random ass subjects, from sexual assault to is dick greater than pussy. We run the complete and total gambit. So come watch us over there. And I may be back on the Kris the Critic show next week.
Hope so. Let's do it.
And send some suggestions to Gina B and
Gina
Kris
B
the
and
Critic.
Kris the Critic.
What do you guys want? If I do come back, if I'm allowed to come
We're
back.
gonna go back and go rogue. If Kris isn't gonna be here, we're going straight rogue.
Oh, shit.
So let's talk about things that like
Oh,
things that wouldn't be
shit.
covered here
Oh.
normally. Whatever
Guess
that
it's going to be a
is.
lot of dick conversation, gentlemen.
A whole
Sorry.
lot. So thank you for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
Oh, someone comes in at the last second.
I got the correct spelling.
Thank
Yes,
you.
you have the correct spelling now.
Damn, what I missed. Rewind.
Rewind. Oh, my God. Yo, with these comments so
Tim.
late.
Expectation is the foul. See, y'all need to be chiming in early. So,
All right. All right, bye, guys.
I'm so glad we had this time.
Oh,
Together.
Lord.
Is that the closing song?
Yeah, we out.
Apparently, we out.